Hello, hello. The bleacher portion of the stadium is shaded, but the field's still covered in sunshine. It's supposed to warm up throughout the rest of the week. Tomorrow, sunny skies, high of 69 expected. Winds will be from the north at 15 to 25. The low of 44 tomorrow. And then Friday, lots of sunshine expected. High of 80, so warming back up to spring-like temperatures. We haven't had a ton of those lately. It's been a little chilly. But winds will be gusting from the southwest at 15 to 25. Wildcats have played the Piedmont Prime before in a tournament, I believe, at Mitch Park last season. Don't know that we've played them in league just yet. One of their players, Miss Payton, actually played basketball with the Wildcats for this season when we were all just kind of off and looking for different things to do. Got a special guest here tonight, Tom Dunning, the photographer for the Central Oklahoma Broncos softball team and baseball team, is out here taking pictures of our girls, so we're super excited to have him with us. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice evening. This game will kick off at 6. They usually play about an hour and then call it and then move on to the 7:30 game. So we'll wait. Looks like the Wildcats may be the first to bat. They'll be batting first. So they will be the home team this first game, and then we'll switch it up. Looks like the Wildcats will be batting first, but I'm not exactly sure. If that's the case, then that means the Wildcats will be the home team the next game. So starting things off for the Wildcats will be Kyler Taylor, Hadley French, Payson Mormon, and Kinsley Johnson. That'll be the first 4 batters, followed by Elena, PJ, Corey, Cross, Devin, Sadie, and Stella. Wrapping up the lineup. I think we're waiting on the Prime to take the field. I do remember seeing the Piedmont Prime at that tournament were we in the TNT field? Because they dressed up as Prime bottles for Halloween as they were all different colors of the soft drink Prime. It was super cute. And so I think they even won some awards for that. So the Prime will take the field first. And the Wildcats will get ready to bat. Pitching for the Piedmont Prime is going to be Piper, and Tinley will be the catcher. Coach Ashley rolling solo today. It's Coach Tony, I believe, is in Indianapolis for work. So Coach Ashley, Colton, and Ty are all helping out tonight. Did I see Ty? So we'll go get ready to play here. As Kyler Taylor will kick things off for the Wildcats. Take a look at the Wildcats schedule for the next few weeks. We're not playing in a tournament this weekend. This weekend, if you're looking to watch some really good softball, you can come watch UCO. They're playing on Friday and Saturday. It's senior night. They're going to have a big barbecue. Lots of folks out here at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. So that's happening this weekend. Then the 19th, we do have a tournament. We'll be playing in a Midwest City tournament, the 20th and 21st. Followed by the B-Level Blowout Tournament on the 26th and 27th that will be held in Moore, Oklahoma. So Kyler Taylor is going to start things off for the Wildcats. Piper the pitcher. Ball 1. Inside. So no balls. Kyler looks to bunt. That one's too low for ball 2. Tinley, the catcher, does a good job keeping it in front there. 2 balls, no strikes to Kyler Taylor. First batter for the Wildcats here as they face off against the Piedmont Prime. That one's called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyler Taylor. Much better weather than the last time we were at UCO. I think we were at UCO a couple of weeks ago when it was so cold. Had the weather pod out. Winds were from the north. Just bitterly cold, but it's nice here today. Lots of sunshine. Pretty evening. Pitch on the way to Taylor. That one's called strike 2. Two and 2 the count to Kyler Taylor, the leadoff batter for the Oklahoma Wildcats. Facing off against the Piedmont Prime. Pitch on the way. Too high for a ball. So now we will arrive at a full count. Pitch on the way. That one's called strike 3. That'll bring up Hadley French for the Wildcats. One out. No one on. First inning. Wildcats versus the Prime. Pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. Hadley's going to step back in. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. One and 1 the count to Hadley French. 1 out. No score. Swing and a miss to French. One ball, 2 strikes to Hadley French. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the Wildcats. That'll bring up number 11, Payson Mormon for the Wildcats. Looking to get things started here. Wildcats are struggling just a little bit. May take us a minute or 2 to get warmed up. Payson Mormon, the batter. Nobody on. 2 outs. Inside for a ball. Piper, the pitcher. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. This is the first we've seen of, I think we only have, well, we have 2 officials today. We have not met these officials here at UCO just yet. Outside for a ball. Payson Mormon batting for the Wildcats. 2 outs. No score. Too high for a ball on that one. So 3-1 the count to Payson Mormon. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pitch on the way. Strike 3. So all 3 Wildcats go down watching here in this first one. Now they'll have to play a little defense. What do you need? Yeah. How's it going? Good? Oh, yeah, for sure. We try to learn some new ones from UCO, but we don't always get them. I feel like all my equipment has sand in it from all the wind that was blowing at Mitch Park last weekend. There was so much wind, and it was all over my backpack, and now I feel like it's in my equipment where, like, when you try to get stuff to knobs to turn, they don't want to turn because of the red dirt in them. So it looks like Crossley Marple is going to start in the circle for the Wildcats. P.J. Johnson behind the plate for the Wildcats. Piedmont Prime went 3 up, 3 down. So the Wildcats will have to look to make something happen here. Play a little hard defense. Hopefully they'll have the same result. Pretty good music war going on right now. It's like a mashup. '66 Fair Skies here at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. We were playing league play tonight with the Oklahoma Wildcats versus the Piedmont Prime. No score. Wildcats the visitor team. This first game, they will be the home team second. Piper, Corey, and Ada will all lead up for the Piedmont Prime, that is. So Marple and her favorite circle for Taryn Ritz at UCO. That one's called outside for ball 1. Second pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. This is Piper, the pitcher, batting for the Prime. Strike 2. No outs. First batter for the Prime. Slung back to the pitcher. Marple will pick it up. Throw it over to Lanier. Lanier gets it, but steps off the bag. Wasn't a good throw from Cross, so Sadie had to step off and grab it, so that will be safe at 1. No outs, no score, as Corey comes up to bat. That one's called outside for a ball. PJ runs the runner back to 1. Pitch outside for a ball. Throw to 2. Stop by Corey, not in time. Batter's called safe. No outs. Runner in scoring position on 2 now for the Piedmont Prime. Corey steps back in. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for out number 1 for the Wildcats. So 1 out with Ada up to bat. Outside for a ball. Was that a strike or was she out? It wasn't strike 3? Is it ball 4 or strike 3? Okay. Okay. So there are no outs. Okay. So no outs. Runners on first and second for the Prime. Ball called high. PJ will run the runners back. Out of the batter for the Piedmont Prime.
Take a breath.
That one looked pretty good. Called a ball.
Was that a ball?
So 2 balls, no strikes. She knocks that one over to second base. Hadley picks it up, throws over to 1 for the out. So 1 out for the Wildcats here as Lauren comes up to bat. That one's knocked down the first base line. It'll roll foul. One out, no score. Runners on second and third for the Prime. That one knocked up the middle. Payson will come and grab it. And then 2 get across the plate for the Prime. So 1 out, score 0-2. Swing and a miss. This is Briley batting for the Prime. Swing and a miss. Brindley the batter for the Piedmont Prime. 2 strikes. She'll knock that one right to third base. We'll catch it. Scared me a minute, but Elena Driscoll put a glove on it. It's like a little ice cream cone there. So bring up Peyton for the Piedmont Prime. 2 outs. Strike 1. 0-2. Wildcats trail the Piedmont Prime. Second pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. Peyton Woods batting for the Prime. She played basketball with the Wildcats earlier in the year. Ball too high.
Let's go, Nines. Take a breath.
0-2 the score. Prime ahead. 2 outs. Wildcats just need 1 more. She'll pop that one up. Almost gets over, but not quite for a foul ball. 2 strikes, 2 balls, the count to Peyton Woods.
1 more, let's go.
Wildcats looking for out number 3. Ball outside.
Good Lord.
Full count to Peyton Woods. Swung back up the middle. It'll drop in for a base hit. So a nice hit from Peyton.
Now batting, number 2, Tinley running.
Here comes the catcher for the Piedmont Prime, Tinley. Runners on first and second for the Prime. Wildcats with 2 outs. 2-0 the score. Prime on top. Slung over to second base. Hadley scoops it up. Easily makes the throw to 1 for the out. So nice play from Hadley French. And the Wildcats are going to have to start swinging some bats. These mashup music wars are great because it just said, let's get it started to Who Let the Dogs Out. Starting things back off for the Wildcats will be KJ, Elena, PJ, Corey, and Cross. You might ask the blue if they've got 2 or 3. I have 2. Okay. So KJ will have the opportunity to start things off batting for the Wildcats. We had 3 up, 3 down. Kyler Hadley Payson struck out the first inning, so now KJ looking to get it going.
They need to do the Michael Jackson strike.
So KJ looking to get her timing. It'll be KJ, Elena, then PJ, then Corey. On deck for the Wildcats. Do some shoe tying for the Piedmont Prime right now. We're going to get some help. So here comes KJ Kinsley Johnson looking to start things off for the Wildcats. A couple of big hits over the weekend in our past tournament. We'll see what happens today. Pitch on the way. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. Piper the pitcher. Tinley the catcher for the Piedmont Prime. Second pitch on the way. Swing and a miss to KJ.
Let's go, KJ.
That one's too low for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike, I believe, is the count to KJ.
Here we go, KJ.
Too high for a ball. Three 3-1 the count. She'll knock that one back foul. Oh-2 the score. Wildcats trail the Piedmont Prime.
Gotta be good,
Game
KJ.
number
Let's
1
go.
in league play. Play again at 7:30 tonight. Full count. That's strike 3.
Both ways. Wow, that was generous.
That brings up Elena Driscoll, number 15 for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way to Driscoll. Called inside for a strike. Pitch on the way. That one's called a ball. So 1-1 the count to Driscoll. Inside. Is it a ball? Okay. It's a ball. 2-1 the count to Driscoll. 0-2 the score. Piedmont leads right now over the Wildcats. Swing and a miss. Pitch on the way to Driscoll. Outside for a ball. Full count for Elena Driscoll. Swing and a miss for out number 2. And so far, every person on the Wildcat team has struck out. Every one of them. Hopefully PJ will break that cycle. We'll get something started here.
Come on, PJ.
Peyton Johnson looking to be a hitter. She'll knock that one out to right field. It goes a long way, but it's foul. Wish it would have stayed fair. That one went a ways.
There we go, PJ.
PJ looking to be a hitter, get things started. She'll foul that one up. It'll get over this time. Hit the top of the stadium and bounce foul. Wait to get the ball back. We're waiting to get all the balls back.
Let's go, PJ. Protect.
PJ battling here, looking for a hit. Pitch on the way. She'll sling that one up the middle for a base hit. Nice hit from PJ Johnson. So she's got it started for us. Let's see if Corey can keep it going.
Now batting, number 21, Corey Burson.
So Corey Burson up to bat for the Wildcats, looking to keep it going.
Let's go, Corey.
2 outs. 0-2 the score. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Outside for a ball. That one's called a strike. So that one also called a strike. 0-2 the count to Corey Burson. Or 1-2, I think maybe the count. Swing and a miss for out number 3. You guys might have to start getting on him for being Grant Shepard. We miss Donna, I'll tell you that. God, we're gonna have some great pictures, right? Just do this, kids. That's all we got. We're laughing because Tom Dunning's here taking pictures of the girls tonight, but so far all he's seen is strikeouts. Except for PJ. PJ got a hit. So we should have a good picture of PJ. We may not get any others the rest of the night. So, certainly some questionable calls behind the plate, but as we all know, you just kind of have to live with it. 2-0. Yeah. You just have to live with it at this point. And we just hope it gets better, right? Or at least just call it both ways. What do we say? We don't care if you're any good, we just care if you're consistent. Oh, 2 the score. Wildcats having a hard time with their getting their bats hot tonight. These games usually about an hour long, then they take a little break in between, and usually start off the next game around 7:20, 7:30-ish.
Good throw, PJ.
I believe JoJo will be the batter for the Piedmont Prime. She'll start things off. Wildcats looking for a quick up, three down.
Here we go, Nines. Take a breath.
Marple's first pitch on the way. Called outside for a ball. He really hates the outside. Really hates it. So Cross will have to figure out how to throw down the middle or inside if she wants a strike call today. There's a strike. Yay! So 1-1 the count to JoJo. Too high for a ball.
Let's go, Nines. Take a breath.
Too high for a ball.
Hey, relax. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. So full count here to JoJo, batting for the Prime. 0-2 the score. Wildcats trail. Bottom of the second. She'll knock that one out to center field. Kyler Taylor's going to hustle all the way to the wall. Gets it back in. We missed the cutoff. We're not throwing it home. That's going to be a in the field park home run there for JoJo. That'll bring up JC for the Piedmont Prime, who leads now 3-1. 3-0, excuse me. There's strike one to JC.
There you go. Take a breath. Let's go.
Foul tip back to us for strike two. Oh, 3 the score. Pop that one up. Lanier's going to make a run at it. Not quite in time. It rolls foul into the dugout, so she couldn't have got there.
Take a breath. Let's go. It's all right.
Swing and a miss for out number one. Here comes Amelia Scott for the Piedmont Prime. Pitch on the way, low for a ball.
Here we go, Nines.
One out, 0-3 the score. Strike one. Strike two. Outside for a ball. Outside for ball 4, 2, 5. 2, 4, 7, 5, 8. All right. So now we're at a full count to Amelia. Well, of course. Okay.
Now batting, number 11, Piper Ratzlaff.
That brings us back to the top of the lineup for the Piedmont Prime, where Piper will lead off.
Relax and take a breath. Let's go. There you go.
She can't throw the outside pitch. She's got to quit throwing it. He's not going to call it. So that's when, as a pitcher, you have to adjust and just know that Blue's not going to call it, and you can't throw that pitch anymore. That one's knocked out to the infield. Backing up, and a nice catch made by KJ Johnson for out number 2. So working on those pop flies has paid off.
Now batting, number 20, Corey Despain.
Hey, let's go, Nines. Let's go.
2 outs, 0-3 the score, with Corey up to bat. Corey walked her last at bat.
Three.
0-3 the score, 2 outs. Wildcats trail to the Piedmont Prime. Prime is the home team. They will have last bat. Swing and a miss.
Good throw.
Good throw, PJ. PJ makes a great throw to 2. Almost got her there. 2 outs, 0-3 the score. Strike call.
Take a breath. Here we go, Nines.
Wildcats just need 1 out here, but they'll have to get their bats going. That one's called a ball, too. Swing and a miss for a real strike 3. I need to apologize to Tom. Yep. Coming over. Don't be coming over here. I believe we'll be back in our lineup with Crossley, Devin, and Sadie. It's Crossley, Devin, and then Sadie. Devin's correcting my lineup. Yeah, Crossley started off, but Wildcats have got to get their bats going here. So it's just been kind of a lull game. So Cross, Devin, Sadie, Stella. Then we'll be back to the top of the lineup with Kyler, Hadley, and Payson all on deck. Wind has picked up a little bit here at UCO. Not too bad, though. Plate area is shaded. Sun's still shining on most everybody else.
Now batting for the Wildcats,
box.
So Cross will start things off for us.
Head down.
Get ready.
Go.
As Piper will continue to pitch for the Piedmont Prime. They lead 0-3.
Keep your feet planted. Good eye.
Ball's too low. This will be the start of the third. So ball 1 to Marple. Bunt attempt there.
Let's go now.
1-1 the count to Crossley.
Keep your feet down. Head down.
Too high for a ball.
Eye the ball.
1-2 the count to Marple. Swing and a miss.
Hey, you're
Too
way
late on that
behind.
one. Yeah. 2-2 the count to
Eye on,
Crossley.
Let's go.
No outs. 0-3 the score. And they're going to call that a swing. So that'll be out number 1 for the Prime. That'll bring up Devin Poff for the Wildcats. Bunt attempt by Devin, called for a strike. Bunt attempt for strike 2. Oh, 2 the count to Poff. Called outside for a ball. Pitch on the way to Poff. She'll knock it on the first baseline for a foul. So Devin will step back in. 1 out. 0-3 the score. About 15 minutes left in this game. And we'll play back-to-back game number 2. Double headers in league play. Swing and a miss. And out number 2 for the Wildcats. That'll bring up number 1, Sadie Lanier. Pitch on the way. Strike 1.
Head down, Sadie. Let's go.
Waiting for the pitch. She'll foul it over to their dugout.
Hey, a little quicker. You got it.
Two outs, 0-3 the score. Wildcats trail. Outside for a ball. So Sadie Lanier is staying with it. Battling it out for a hit.
You got it.
One, two the count to Lanier. Swing and a miss for out number 3. So out of 10 Wildcat players, 9 of them have struck out today. Is the pitcher really that good? We don't know. There's been different ways to look at it. The Wildcats have just really struggled getting their bats going. And Marple's having a hard time getting a strike call today. Yep. I believe Ada, will be up for the Piedmont Prime. They lead 0-3. As I mentioned, Wildcats has just not really have been able to get things going this game. Just playing a little bit sluggish. And have not been able to get anything going with the bats. It's not like anybody's really playing terrible. We're just not really able to connect with the bat just yet. Of course, that's what puts runs on the board. So Adeline up to bat for the Piedmont Prime. That had a good hit to second base. Her last at that one ball went. Outside for ball 2. Overhit third. Driscoll easily out number 1. The pop fly.
Here we go, 9.
So 1 out. That one's foul tip back to us for strike 1. Oh, 3 the score. Prime got 2 in the first inning, 1 in the second. Too high. It's a wild pitch there from Marple. Bottom of the third.
Let's go. You got it.
1-1 the count. Outside for a ball.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss. To Lauren.
Here we go.
So 2-2 the count to Lauren. Outside for a ball.
Here we go, 9.
Full count to Lauren here. Pop up. Running in and drop it at the last minute. Hadley Fringe had her hand on it, but couldn't quite make the catch. That'll bring up Briley, who hit a pop-up to third, her last at bat. Driscoll caught that one. 1 out, 0-3. Hit foul over the fence here. Have to wait to get another ball. So Briley with 1 strike. Runner on first for the Piedmont Prime.
Hey, do not throw on the outside.
I think Crossley's dad's had enough. But he won't call him, so I'm with him on that. Ball hit up to Lanier, will roll foul. So 2 strikes here on Briley.
Very good, Hines. Take a breath.
1 ball. Another foul ball hit back.
There we go, Cross. 1 more. Take a breath.
Pop up to second base. Hadley French makes the catch. Or did we drop it?
No.
Made the catch, though.
Made the catch.
So 2 outs.
All right, way to make it up. I don't think she tagged up on first.
Some question about whether she made the tag
I don't think she tagged
at first. I don't know if we're going to talk about it and call her out. Okay, we're not. It's just 2 outs. That'll bring up Peyton Woods for the Piedmont Prime with 2 outs. Runner on second for the Prime. Peyton with a base hit to center field last.
Take a breath.
Low for a ball. Runner on third now for the Prime.
That's $1, PJ.
Stillman's keeping count if he's watching in Louisiana. Foul tip back for a strike. Two outs, 0-3 the score. Wildcats trail. Wildcats the visitor of this game. Strike. So now 2 strikes to Peyton Woods. High pop fly, hit to shortstop. Taylor's got it for out number 3.
All right, let's get our bats going.
We don't even get rewarded at the end with like treats or popcorn or anything. It's so disappointing. Yep. What now? Yeah. I love popcorn balls.
Let's go, Stella.
Now batting, number 9, Stella Malwick.
So here comes Stella Malwick to kick things off for the Wildcats.
There you go, Stella.
Wildcats have struggled at the plate here today. Hoping to get something here the top of the fourth. Ooh, Stella lays down a fantastic bunt. They're not going to get her in time. They're not going to try, but she missed. So Stella's going to easily go to 2 on a great bunt. She may get to 3. She's going to go to 3 too. So now the Wildcats have an option to have someone in scoring position. Yay, Stella! Nice job from Stella.
Let's go, Kyler.
That brings us back to the top of the lineup with Kyler Taylor.
There you go, Kyler.
Strike 1 called. Coach Ashley asking if it's a called strike or if they're saying that she went. He said it's a called strike.
There you go, Kyler.
So Kyler Taylor looking to knock in Stella Malwick. Bunt attempt, no strike for a ball there. So Taylor will step back in. Wildcats hoping to put some runs up this inning. Too high for a ball.
Let's go, Kyler.
So we'll see if the Wildcats can come alive here. Bunt attempt caught by the catcher for out number 1.
Now batting, number 7, Hadley French.
That'll bring up Hadley French for the Wildcats.
Let's go, Hadley.
Stella Malwick on third base in scoring position for the Wildcats. High. Hadley French. Foul tip back. One out, 3 the score. Wildcats with Stella on third. With an opportunity to score around. Fantastic bunt to get there, made all the way to third base. Swing and a miss.
Here we go, Hadley.
Pitch on the way. Foul tip back. So she's battling here. Piper, the pitcher for the Piedmont Prime, done a fantastic job striking out a good majority of the Wildcats here this evening. Too high for a ball.
Here we go.
So 2-2 the count to Hadley French. She'll lay off that one for a ball. So full count here to French. My guess is this is probably the Wildcats' last opportunity to bat. As we do play again after this, they usually give them a little break, and we start about 7:20, so that's my guess. But I don't know for sure. But I do know that the Prime is the home team, so they would get last bat. That one's too low for ball 4, and Hadley takes a walk.
Now batting, number 11,
That'll bring up number 11, Payson Mormon for the Wildcats. With runners on the corners.
Let's go, Payson.
Hadley on first, Stella on third. Ball inside for a strike.
Brenda, is London with you? Can you have her come up here, please? Thank you.
Second pitch on the way to Mormon. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One out for the Wildcats. They trail 0-3. Runners on second and third. Hadley's on second. Stella's on third. Strike 3. That'll bring up KJ Johnson. Kinsley Johnson looking for a hit. Just takes one to knock 2 Wildcats around.
Let's go, KJ.
Too high for a ball. Gets past the catcher, but rolls back to her, so Stella stays safely on 3.
Bat on ball, KJ. Let's go. Take a breath.
0-3 the score. Wildcats trail.
Here we go.
1 out. Or 2 outs, excuse me.
Good eye. Good eye.
2-0 the count to KJ.
There you go.
There's the strike call.
Come on, KJ. Let's go.
That one's called high for a ball. 0-3 the score, 2 outs.
Here we go, KJ.
I believe they'll probably call ball game after this and wait to start the second one. So there's a strike call to KJ.
Let's go, KJ.
So 2 strikes on KJ here. Swing and a miss for out number 3. Are we going to say ball game for that one? Is it ball game? Is that ball game? I mean, we start another one at 7:30, so are we still playing more? Okay. So he says we'll play the last 5 minutes so they have some more opportunities to score. Yay. Wildcats have just not really been able to get going today, playing a little sluggish. I figured they'd come out fired up because Tom Dunning was taking all their pictures, but everything's just kind of going in slow-mo. Tom, I feel like I should apologize. This is humiliating. Look at this. That's all we've done. Strike out. They're not real. They're happy.
You see little glimpses of that in 15 seconds if they're paying attention.
Yeah.
But occasionally they're
Sluggish, I don't know.
let's go, Cross.
Crossing playing well? None of them playing well.
Well, the girls pitching the other team.
She's doing well. I mean, apparently. Yeah. So we're playing out the last 5 minutes,
There we go, Nines.
but I don't think the Wildcats have an opportunity to actually win the game here today. There's a strike. This is Tinley, the catcher, batting for the Piedmont Prime. Foul tip back. Oh, 2 the count to Tinley. Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Good pitch. Hey, let's go.
So JoJo is back up. She hit an in-the-field park home run her last at bat. Outside for a ball.
There we go, Nines. Good.
Foul tip for strike. PJ doing a good job talking to her pitcher.
Take a breath. Let's go.
Too high for a ball to JoJo. So 2-1 the count here to JoJo. She'll knock that one down the first base line. Gets between first and second. We'll pick it up in the outfield, throw it to the cutoff, and hold the runner at 1. So Devin gets it in to KJ. But a nice hit there from JoJo once again. That'll bring up JC.
Let's go, Nines.
1 out, 0-3 to score. Wildcats have no way to win this one as they don't get last bat. That'll be strike number 1 to JC with a foul tip there. Swing and a miss.
Hey, at your hip. Let's go.
She knocks that one really far. Devin Poff has a chance and makes the catch. Yay, Devin. That's out number 3. But once again, I don't believe the Wildcats will get an opportunity to bat. I think that's ball game. Devin with a fantastic catch out there. They did not go back to first, so we tagged her, and that was out number 3. That will be the end of the ball game, though. I think. Are they calling it the end? So that'll be the end of game 1. Wildcats fall to the Piedmont Prime 0-3. They will turn around and play once again right after this. We'll give them a second to grab a quick drink, bathroom break, those kinds